أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم والتابعين إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد. My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, today we're going to go to a journey, the highest and most important journey in our life, the journey of Hajj. And by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I would like to capture for you the Hajj picture in one session. And I will try to make it short, and I will try to make it beneficial the maximum I can from all my experience, because you're going to have a lot of shiuch, a lot of scholar, a lot of books, a lot of lecture. But what I'm here for, what I want to share with you, I want to share with you the message, the essence, the wisdom, the purpose, the message of the Hajj, and how we can live it, and how we can succeed to get the Hajj can lead us to Jannah, inshaAllah. I want to remind you again, this one I will try to make it very precise, very short, for those who have not too much time and they think they need only a booklet in the plane or something. I want this message to be really inculcated in their heart by the will of Allah. And this is my most important message I believe in. This is the message of Hajj, the one I believe all the Muslims should have. We talked about Ramadan before, or Salah, and we said in Islam everything, all the regulation, all the rules, it has a purpose, it has a wisdom, it has a manner, it has a regulation, and it has a rewarding and benefit. Today we know what is the Hajj for, to forgive us. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam promised, whoever do Hajj, فَلَمْ يَرْفُثْ وَلَمْ يَفْسُقْ, and he do not commit sins, and who do not do argue and do not commit mischief, he came back كَيَوْمُ وَلَدَتْهُ أُمُّهُ, the day his mother gave him birth. Meaning Allah cleanse us from all the sins in the past. By this way, we have a lot of ahadith about that, and a lot of Muslims going to forgiveness, going for to gain the rahmah and forgiveness of Allah, with the intention, in case we die with less sins, and hopefully inshaAllah with clean book inshaAllah from all our sins. This is a rewarding. This is what we're going to get. Let's examine this journey, and I'm going to give you a physical picture with thought and thinking to carry with you step by step. If you look at the Quran, we talk about it in detail before, and for you I'm not going to go to a lot of detail. A lot of detail of the Quran, the message of the Hajj in Surah Al-Baqarah. But the chapter of Hajj, the only chapter in Quran, has the name of one of the pillar of the Quran, of the pillar of Islam, is Hajj. Meaning in Quran is no chapter of Salah, is no chapter of fasting, is no chapter called Zakat, is no chapter called Shahada. We have 5 pillars, but only one chapter for Hajj. And when you go to this chapter, you find out only 5-6 verses talk about Hajj. But the whole chapter talk about 2 topics. death, and the day of judgment. That's it. And if you go through it, please read Surah Al-Hajj and you will discover it's very scary. It talks about two major topics: the journey of death, the journey of the soul of death, and life after death, and a grave and a day of judgment. Now, why? Why a chapter of Hajj is not containing the meaning of Hajj? But in Surah Al-Baqarah, all the meaning and the steps of Hajj, you find it in Surah Al-Baqarah, the chapter of Baqarah. One of the early scholars said, because when you look in Hajj from the beginning, the message is remember death. This is what the whole thing all about. This is why Hajj, one of the pillars of Hajj, it has a time and a place. You cannot do Hajj in your home. You cannot do Hajj anytime you want. Hajj has to be, and the ritual and the pillar and the arkan and the wajibat and the fara'id and all the steps of Hajj has to be followed step by step in certain time in a certain places. Why? And why these places? Let's examine the journey of Hajj step by step and we see. And again, this journey of Hajj now, I will call it for you Hajj Express. But not to Hilton, not to Zamzam Hotel, not to Intercontinental. No, this is the Hajj journey to Jannah. This is the Hajj journey to please Allah. This is the Hajj journey to save your neck from the torture of Jahannam. This is the Hajj journey to maybe you come back with a heart belong to Allah, can benefit yourself, benefit the ummah, benefit mankind, and leave a legacy before you die. By this way, when you meet Allah, you find your bank account ilahi is full with good deed minus bad deed. This is what the whole Hajj about. Is a chance of you as a human being. The one you commit a lot of sins and you're drowning yourself in sins. Come to my mercy and my forgiveness. Come to cleanse yourself to start a new chapter in your life. This is what the Hajj all about. Hajj in Arabic meaning the journey of a high destination. Word Hajj by itself, it means the journey, the traveling for a long distance to a high destination. And the Arabic people agree this word will not be given except to the high destination, which to reach the Kaaba, to perform the Hajj, to gain the mercy and forgiveness and the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want to remind you, leave your dunya, leave your material life, leave your job, leave your money, leave your wealth, leave the status you like and the style of life you get used to it, and come to me. Okay, I have money, I can go to big hotel, I can have luxury life during Hajj. I will show you now, you cannot do it all. Because certain night you have to spend it in a certain place, and you have 1 million, you have 10 million, you have 200 million, you have 500 million, you have 1 billion, you have $1. You have no dollar, you're going to sleep in the same place. And you must, and you should, and it's a wajib. We'll go through it now. Why? Why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell me to take my clothes off? Why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala take me to a place like that in a certain time like that? Is a wisdom. Is a ultimate obedience. Is a training of the ultimate obedience. In Ramadan we have obedience with the nafs and training the nafs. Hajj is higher. Now you're training your nafs with spending, with leaving your style of life, to remember death, to remember the day of judgment, to remember the gathering of the judgment day, and to remember this is the most important part of your life. This is the one will generate the future and success of this life, in this life and hereafter, and the journey of soul.